If I was to describe the role of stage manager to someone, the first word that I always think of is communication. You're making sure that everyone is on the same page so you can move forward and nothing gets left behind. Because the stage manager is the main person that's interacting with everyone and keeping everyone in good communication, it's really important, again, to create good relationships with all of those people. And for Xanadu, it was really exciting because it was a completely student-designed production, which is one of the first few of OSHA, which is amazing. It was so much fun, and afterwards I just wanted to continue.
I set designed our school's production of Xanadu, so that was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. First I did a lot of research, and I presented my research at meetings that we had with the directors, and once I got good to go on that, those designs were given to the shop so they could build it, and then we built it in the shop and we put it up. We're also taking into consideration safety aspects, how the characters are going to move the scene, the choreography, everything, the lighting, how it'll work with the colors that you choose, things like that. So you just have to take into account everything.
On Xanadu, I was the costume designer, so I did all 38 of the different costumes for the entire production. I first looked at what the Broadway had done, but then thought about how I could make it different and apply to what we were doing. And it was interesting to take what somebody else had already done, but make new variations on it or think about it in a different way. We assigned a color to each of the characters. So we pulled some pieces that already had that color and then we added on to a lot of them. So it was a lot of taking something that looked very pedestrian and ordinary and elevating it to bring it to the stage.
I was the makeup designer for Xanadu. The first thing that I did was pick colors for certain characters because I wanted every muse to be different. The character makeup was something that I really liked making. Before OSHA, I didn't really know how to do beauty makeup that well, and so I went through a process of deciding if I should do a stencil and airbrush or something simple. I think it turned out pretty well.
I was lighting designer on Xanadu. I looked at it and I decided where I wanted to place different lighting changes and where I thought that there needed to be a shift in focus or attention or mood. There was a long process of going back and forth with the director and the other designers on what we could actually pull off and whether or not we could have an actual disco ball in the space and how that would work out given such a small location. I think my favorite part of that project was working with designers that came in and we all worked together on how different elements tied together and how many designers are involved, how they all work together to make this cohesive story that envelops an entire audience.
Everyone worked together nicely and everyone did their part.
There's no way that you can do everything by yourself.
And it was just fun to see something that you created exist and come to life.
We really created a family and we really achieved Xanadu. I feel so lucky to be at this school and to just want to go to school every day and to feel so excited to work on so many new projects.